No. Back! Back, demon! Back, you! Oh, hey! You stay put while I do this review. Hold on a minute. Oh, well, my name's Fox, and I'm thinking I'm at Fox. My hair is a mess. But, I just finished watching Glitch Tech Season 2. It just came out, I think, today, actually. Came out just today, and, it's still freaking damn good. This is a show that I, this is a show that I actually, really enjoy. If only because of, how, I guess, niche it is, a little bit. And it's not, I'm not saying, I'd watch a show because it's niche and, whatever. No, it's more along the lines of, I like the show because all of the game history in it, and, you could easily miss so many, hold on. Sorry, back, my hair was going to be, in any case, the new season of Glitch Techs came out. It's another 10 episodes. I really like this season. It's, mind you, there's, so far, I'm going to say right now, the quote-unquote overarching story of this one has really yet to be really, if anything right now, still, first season set up characters, season 2 is more, either fleshing them out or, giving them some character development. Which they did, as well as throw in a crap ton of different things. They introduced one of my newest favorite characters, who's right up next to Miko, and that is Ridley, which that might be no, because that's Ripley from Alien. It could be a Ridley Scott reference. Still, in any case, Ridley, who I just immediately thought of as Pidge from Voltron, because it kind of looks like when you take a character and then you draw them in a different fashion. That kind of is what she looks like. Even she's a glitch. She's even like Pidge too. She's a high tech modder. She mods games and stuff like that. And it was really cool. And I'm like, she is one of the most she could be the strongest glitch tech they ever have. She really could, because she can modify their suits, give different upgrades, can modify glitches themselves. Which there was an episode where she appeared, she joins them for a minute, and you're slowly getting a little bit of a team dynamic between them, and between Miko and Fives. Go watch the show if you want detailed, obviously, but I really like that stuff, and I really like when she gave Miko the Buster Sword. Miko has 2 Busters. Okay, there's a few things that I really, really like. 1, swords. I love swords. I love giant swords. The Buster Sword. I love them. And I love Godzilla. Kaiju. Specifically, though, Godzilla. Godzilla's my favorite. I'm not sure if you can see him up there. There's Shin Godzilla on the second shelf, all the way there right next to the Bendy's bacon can. And up there right next to Spider-Gwen and Cake and Marceline is Godzilla Earth. And then back behind me, there's the Godzilla boxes of the new Godzilla, which is my favorite, the new American one. There's Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and then I got Burning Godzilla. I got the Burning Godzilla from King of the Monsters, as well as Godzilla when he's lighting up with just atomic energy, blue. And then I got Shin Godzilla. I got a Shin Godzilla figure over there too. Those are NECAs. But I love Godzilla. And Miko hits so many damn of oh my god, she's my favorite character. But hold on first. Ridley, new character, awesome. She's basically someone who knows about glitches and stuff like that, but isn't part of Glitch Tech. She has some really cool moments. You could tell first off that she was I guess a nerd who got picked on a lot, and so she uses her glitches or stuff to make her own friends, and then eventually stuff like that. She's a cool character. She bonds with Miko, which was awesome. When she does have to leave the when she basically kind of quote unquote betrays them, I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. But they do hint that, they hint at a couple things. One, she'll be back, obviously, with some new powers. It's basically a rogue. She's basically the equivalent of, if anyone's ever seen Power Rangers, she's the equivalent of the one ranger who's not with the other group, but is super powerful and stuff. That's what she is. Because she easily outclasses all of the glitch techs. And I don't mean that, like, I mean that specifically because she can mod glitches, have them work for her. She can modify weapons, the gauntlets themselves, create glitches that can't be fought by glitch tech means. Like, literally, she is the most powerful person in this show so far. And also, she gave Miko a Buster Sword. One of them. That then separates into 2 swords. Which I was like, that's badass. Which I guess that's probably more of a fusion sword reference. Maybe. I don't know. I'm saying it's a Buster because I think you saw like the icon of it, and also on the front of it you saw like drills into it. Oh shit, Zoids is on Netflix? Sorry. I just saw that. I'm like, wait a minute. I love Zoids. Like, that's, if I remember correctly. Yep, they're right up there. The dinosaur and the, sorry. Oh, like you probably can't see them, but yeah, I got some like old Zoids up there. Oldish. I don't know. In any case, there's a reboot. Let's see here. Oh, also there's a Gladys joke. Cake is a pie joke. They did the Infinite Portal in the same episode where they're basically fighting the first pixel of Pong. Is it Pong? The boop, boop. Yeah, but it's sideways and it's called Ping. Infinite Portal joke. They had the Pong thing go through the portals because they kept bouncing off everything and basically just went and super fast. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what would happen. Donna Bailey, the creator of Centipede, her name pops up for a second when like a sign gets destroyed, and that's again there's small cute little references like that. I had to look it up just so you know. Also, there was a USB cord in that old game. Shit, I'm just sorry. I have like a whole few notes, but basically, Ridley is cool. And she's most powerful, and I want her to come back because she's basically that ranger that's super powerful, who has the same powers as the heroes, but is different and also possibly even stronger with new powers. Miko's badass, especially the one episode where she basically does like, it's like a Dance Revolution game, but it's also kaiju battles. And you pick your kaiju, which I gotta look it back up, but I think they kind of screwed up one bit where they showed like a robot's head, but it's a robot that the kid plays later on. Basically, she plays against this kid. They go out of this battle, which also causes the glitch, which they're controlling the glitch without knowing it. And her kaiju that she picks to fight is supposed to be Godzilla. Literally to the point where it makes noises, it sounds exactly like Godzilla. And I'm like, oh my god, yes! I'm like, she's my favorite character. I love her design. She's always wielding swords. Not only that, she's wielding Buster Swords. She's wielding freaking, what the hell do you call it? Her favorite monster to use is freaking Godzilla, and also she apparently can kick the Five Nights at Freddy's heads off. Because there's a Five Nights at Freddy's episode in this, which was really damn. I was watching, I'm like, it's a pizzeria. There's gonna be an animatronic pop up. I'm like, oh god, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's episode, and they did it really well. I really like it because Miko's afraid of him. He's like, that. Like, kicks off the head of the bear. Is like Five's like, why'd you do that? He's like, that's what animatronics get for jump scaring me. I'm like, okay, they're everybody like the jump scares. I'm like, that's freaking great. I don't think Gravity Falls didn't intentionally make a Five Nights at Freddy's episode. I don't think. But that was, I thought was pretty funny. Again, like, it's different ones because this one wasn't played so much as a horror game, but it has all the references to FNAF, even like to the point where at one point they hack into the systems, which I love tech-based things. We're like, all right, I'm gonna hack into that and like control through this thing. I love that. Watch Dogs was okay. Like they do it and they look through the screens like FNAF, like even has like the stutter thing, like camera just slowly panning. I'm like, that's freaking cool. See through the cameras. Dan Harmon kick. The boss, I don't remember his name. Phil. His name's Phil. He's awesome. You see him actually fight sometimes, but every time I look at him, I just think he's Dan Harmon. Zahar, is pretty badass. I like her. And she likes 5. She likes 5, which I thought was really cool. I'm like, alright, there's that. I don't think they're gonna do Miko likes 5s. She keeps calling him cute and all that stuff, but I don't think she means it in that way. Well, I don't know. Their dynamic also is freaking great in this season. Mitch gets character development, which is pretty damn cool. Mitch was badass. Also, Miko at one point says, Master of Chiefs! I'm like, Master of Chiefs, that's cool. Let's see. Also, I think there's a Powerpuff Girls with, like, the giant suit of armor where a character has, like, scissors and cuts it like that. I think that might have been a Powerpuff Girls reference. I'm not entirely sure. Gave answer for the 4th wall cam. Oh, yeah. Basically, at one point, there was a clip show episode. And, what was it? There was a clip show episode, and, like, they said, like, wait, how do you get all these? Because, obviously, they're just using clips from past episodes. They're like, oh, yeah, the bracelets, record everything at 360 around you guys. I'm like, all right, so you now have... Because Mitch, one of the cool things that he did was de-res, I can't remember what it's called. Delete the memories of Ridley, which I thought was pretty cool, and, like, showed a little more character development with him that we slowly see coming forward. And that was a pretty cool. Also, there's a Doctor Who joke with a cat. But I'm sorry, I'm jumping over. But Mitch was pretty badass. He got more badass, less insufferable, more badass. And the thing is, though, like, I feel like there's an episode missing. Either there's an episode missing or something happened because Mitch had his basic design through most of the season, and then at some point he suddenly doesn't. Like, he suddenly has, like, a jacket, or he has a different looking jacket. His hair is different. It's, like, I guess shorter or, like, styled differently and all this stuff. And I'm like, what happened? Like, I feel like I missed an episode, but I didn't. At least I don't think I did. Like, I honestly want to know, like, is there an episode missing that, like, they took down? Was there one that, like, I don't know, there was a reference or something, they're like, oh no, shit, we could get sued for that. I don't know. There was a guy named Ryu, and there's a reference there. One point, when she was trying to find the person who kept beating her high score in the kaiju fight thing, which, again, that whole bit of the animation was freaking awesome. She grabs, Nix, I think his name was, grabs and slams against the wall and goes, where is he? Like, her voice got super deep, and I love when Vibes then goes, Miko, you're bat handling him. And she's like, sorry. I'm like, hey! Also, there was a Shadow Colossus joke in the Kaiju one. Sorry, the Kaiju episode was badass. Soldier 76, the specialist. We saw a little bit more of Mitch's family, which I immediately guessed that was his family. Possible Ghost in the Shell reference with the bit. Also, there was the Ginyu Force glitch text from across the way, which no name. Sorry. Let's see here. But Mitch gets some new character development. There's the whole Sahara liking a 5 thing, which was pretty cool. Also, again, like, I feel like Ridley got away because Mitch let her go. But, like, if they record everything, then wouldn't Phil know? Also, I do like how Phil does, like, seem to care about his glitch tags. Like, the one where, like, when there's a specialist that's gonna go ban his family, he goes, like, look, he tells Mitch, like, look, you gotta either get it done or something. Also, though, like, the whole bit where, like, they said, like, if it's clean or whatnot, I thought, like, they meant, like, literally clean everything up, but I guess not. It was just the glitch bits. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Miko also goes, tell him... I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. But Miko basically tells high school guy, if you see him, tell him winter has come. I'm like, hey, Game of Thrones. Also, the kid's name is Mike. It's Mike Sims, which I feel like that's a reference to something. Mike Sims games. Mike Sims, a major baseball. I don't know. Maybe it's just like Mike Simulation or something like that. I got 3 minutes. Shit. Well, I'll just have to delete something in there. But let's see. But the biggest thing that happened was basically when they're trying to delete files inside a bit so he can run faster, they find a hidden file They find a hidden file. They try to basically delete it. It activates. Bit goes on a rampage. They have to chase him down, which then eventually leads them to Phil's house, where after a couple ingredients, also Blake, the spaghetti-haired girl, was cool. Was funny as hell, especially because an episode one appearance she likes the nerdy one, the really nerdy one. But there's a point where the robot goes to the drive-thru walking, and she's like, this is a drive-thru? He turns to a car, and she's like, okay! I'm like, alright. But yeah, basically, they go to Phil's house. Eventually, it leads up to that bit, leads to Phil's house, puts in, like, these ingredients that he's been collecting, and it unlocks a file, which then Fives and Miko are kicked out first, and Phil basically puts the game cartridge into his computer, and finding out that this is a file from himself years before, because apparently they wiped his memory for some reason, and he put this inside his past self's mind, or he put it inside Bit, so Bit could remember everything that Phil needed, because he said, just in case things start to get glitchy. So it's adding more to the story. Also, I forgot to mention, but basically it leads up to that apparently, things are saying get glitchy, which, again, story, like, I wouldn't call, again, this season, because a lot of people like to say, oh, just not part of the main, it's not pushing the main story ahead, so it gotta be filler. It's not. These episodes are obviously kind of downtime-esque. These are ones that we're slowly getting more character development with Miko and stuff like that. And again, like, they even, like, the whole theory of, is Miko a glitch? They even bring that up. Though, at the end of the episode, it's like, well, it doesn't matter if she's a glitch. They don't say if she is or isn't. But, like, does it matter if she's a glitch? She's our friend, all this stuff. And, like, I don't know if, like, eventually this is, like, if we're ever going to get the answer, if she is a glitch, if she's not a glitch. I hope at some point we will get an answer. But, yeah, like, the whole is Miko a glitch thing is kind of put on hold again. And then, the season literally ends with a cliffhanger, like, oh, like, they erased Phil's memory. And, what was it? They erased Phil's memory. And, well, for what reason? Who knows? And, like, in case things get glitchy. And it probably has to do with Polybus, which, again, is that one game that was supposed to be to mind control people. Well, I think they named it something else in glitch text. But, yeah, like, that's the myth, the creepypasta. I can't remember the rumor of, like, that old, like, arcade cabinet. But yeah, I liked everything. Miko was cool. Fives was cool. We learned a little bit more about Fives. Like, Fives, his dad basically is the inventor of Galaga in their timeline. And also, he's in jail because he's a white hacker, hacking for good. A white hacker, and he was hacking for good reasons, but he still got thrown in jail. But it was cool. Like, the season was cool. Again, I loved everything to do with video games. So, I feel like the FNAF episode in this is kind of like the Castlevania episode in the last season. Also, the one guy, Mick, or I can't remember what the hell he is, but he's the other glitch tech guy. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then, like, they show the clips of where he's from, like, oh, that's who that is. I thought he was just an extra, which he kind of was in the first season. But yeah, and then, like, what is it? The glitch text from across the way, which was, who do you call it? The glitch text from, like, the other town over or whatever. They're kind of cool. Nameless, I'm just like, he, like, so wants to be an edgelord, but, like, but also, like, isn't. I'm like, he's basically the Robin from Teen Titans Go written better, I feel like. And I honestly, he pretty much, I think, is. He's better written. But in either case, the season was awesome. It was fun. It had a crap ton of references. Miko was constantly wielding swords. Usually a hammer sometimes too, but mostly swords. I do feel like, though, like, I want a game of this show. Because I think it has, like, so many things. Obviously, you go classic upgrades and all that stuff, which would be badass. But also, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because of coming off of Owl House, of watching Owl House. I like the idea of them leveling up, but I also like the idea of knowing what powers they kind of have or don't have. And we kind of don't have that. You know, they could pull whatever item they want, and it's like, okay, they got leveling up or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Like, those bits I'm just kind of like, eh. Also, the cheating bit with, like, when Ridley was hacking their gauntlets to give them extra boosts and things, I'm just kind of like, I guess technically it's not quote-unquote fair, but also, like, they're fighting monsters and should have all the upgrades they need. I don't know. But in any case, the show was awesome. I want a glitch tech game, and I want a glitch tech, they probably make it like a beat 'em up or something. Or maybe like the Steven Universe game, like something like that maybe. And I want a glitch techs, because they show that they have a book. They have a book that's like the world Bible of their thing, which I guess maybe they can't release it yet. But I don't know, maybe give it a bridge version or multiple volumes. But I want like the book that talks about all the glitches, talks about the characters, all that. I want that book. Like the creators showed like they have it at their main thing, and it's the World Bible basically. And I'm like, and they made it like a game manual. When I'm like, that's cool. But I'm like, come on, release it. Let us see it. I don't know. In any case, it was awesome. I liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Share videos that I've done. Links are on my Facebook down there. So please check out my videos. Hopefully next season will come quicker. Well, hopefully next season will come quicker for one. And also, like, we'll see more of the main bits of story. Because, again, like, the main bit of story or mysteries are about Miko, which we got a little bit of, where she came to town. She came to town a while ago by herself. She was new, and, you know, but they don't say other stuff specifically, just that she came to town and she was new, and then, like, you know, she played the arcade and got really good at games. Also, again, like that, they said, like, all of her skills, whether it be her strength, speed, all that stuff, and of course her not being able to get wiped, all is very, like, strange. Like, that stuff, like, again, like Mitch says, like, it probably means that she's a glitch. And hey, she could kick the head off of a robot, so yeah, probably. There's now the side story about Pidge. Like, what's happening with Pidge? I mean, Ridley. And then, you know, everything that's happening with Polybus and Hinobi itself. By the way, either case. Thank you so much for watching. Share my videos, please. Links are on my Facebook around there. Some subscription buttons around there somewhere. Tell me what you guys think. Any theories you guys have. I'm enjoying this show, and I hope that we get more. Also, the Zahara with Fives thing. I don't want Miko and Fives to kind of be a thing. And I say that not because, I don't like the ship. I say that more along the lines of, it would be cool if it was just like, okay, like, we're not going to do the love triangle, or we're not going to do, like, the two characters like each other thing. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please share my videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. This was awesome. The whole bit with Miko and Mike was cool, especially that Miko has so many cool things where wields giant swords and splits into two swords. Favorite monster used in a fighting game is Godzilla, and also she dances like awesome. I kept watching that scene. I'm like, this is freaking awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching. Share my videos. Hope you enjoy it, and we will see you later. All right, come at me!